Welcome to my updated guide for Nekros FARMMAXING, a build that's purely focused on solo farming potential. Compared to Korra build, it's very active build. You gotta just walk and kill. The more kill, the safer you are. In terms of farming potential, it's way better than Korra, Hydroid or any other if they are used solo. But as always, in Warframe, team play is the most broken thing, so you have something like Speedva, Ivara to pickpocket stuff before you kill, but that's like a niche use to be fair. But you can't go with like Korra or Hydroid, because you cannot use our Helmet, Petrify, on anything that's in Strangledome or that's held by the tentacles, nor the Strangledome nor the tentacles gonna interact with anything petrified, so it has zero synergy with those. And in my humble personal opinion, it's very boring build. That's a build you pick when you really need to farm something up and you kinda don't mind forcing yourself for some unfun gameplay. But I can guarantee you that the results are very, very worth it. And let's talk about focus first. We're gonna be using Zenuric for the energy pulse mainly, and we're gonna pair it with 2 archon shards for effectiveness on energy orbs. And we're also gonna use 2 Tau Forged Umber archon shards for the casting speed. You can use third, and I think I'm actually gonna do that myself. But it's a bit flexible, so either casting speed or another for the energy orbs effectiveness. The main change compared to the previous video is our Petrify, because before we stacked up all the ability strength in the world, but it turned out that the tooltip is just lying to us and our gaze caps out on 100%, which didn't really make me that mad, because it allows us for way more flexible build, while we still retain the best possible looting capabilities in the game. So since our Orgaze augment for Petrify caps out at 100%, we need 400 ability strength for it. So with Precision Intensify and Molt Augmented, we are sorted on that. We reach 404 ability strength with this build, so we get the max benefit. We go Transient Fortitude for it, Blind Rage, Precision Intensify of course, Prime Flow for the energy maintain, and also Equilibrium for the same thing, energy maintain. Orgaze of course, Stretch for a bit of the ability range, Adaptation for survival, and Brief Respite also for survival, since we're gonna be spamming Petrify. And Preparation, just cause I'm lazy, you can go with anything else, but I wanna start the mission with full set of the energy. Also using Arcane Strike, since I'm using melee, but if you wanna use any other weapon, you use other Arcane accordingly to it. But if you're using any other weapon, you need Ripcast with Amalgam Ripcast Organ Shatter. I'm not using it since I'm using Hate. I prefer it very, like, tenfold. So much better weapon than Ripcast. But if I had crazy good Riven for Ripcast, I'd be sticking with Ripcast. Oh my bad. The mod for Ripcast is Amalgam Ripcast True Steel, not Organ Shatter. My bad. And the build for Ripcast looks like this. Prime Pressure Point, Prime Breach, Amalgam Organ Shatter, Sacrificial Seal, Blood Rush, Prime Fever, Vicious Frost, and Riven with crit range and heavy attack efficiency, mainly for the range of course. And we're rocking melee exposure, since we spam casting the Petrify, we're gonna have extra corrosive damage, so we have viral and corrosive, which is just perfect. And I'm using Nucor, but you can use any other secondary, because it's not gonna be used at all whatsoever. All about it is to have Augur Pact, Augur Seeker, and Carnage Stinger on it, just to increase our shield gate, and we can use some heavy attacks to remove the status effects and get the immunity. You could also use it on Hate, the other Carnage set mod, if you don't have Riven. But then I just suggest you to use another Carnage on the Nekros himself. And our companion, to no one's surprise, is of course Smeeta, purely for charm and the loot buff she provides, with tech enhance of course, to get as long buff for the loot as possible. We will be also getting Tenacious Bond, since Kavas have a lot of crit baseline, Seismic Bond, because we have the Secrate. I wanna show you how it looks like when you farm, but I don't understand why when you go Relic version of Conjunction Survival, it's so low level. Like, the baseline level is higher, but sometimes you have a mission that has like normal 200 level on the Relic for Conjunction Survival. I don't get it. But the build's pretty strong, considering it's still Necros. You can just armor strip them, heavy attack them, and it's gonna be like millions. So killing is not problem. Problem is if you're not doing the killing, like then problem is a big issue. But well, I'm gonna go back to the mission once I have my relic bonuses for the drop chance. But well, that's how it's gonna look so far. And for the most time, Like, trying to break overguard with heavy attack is a bad idea, by the way. If you wanna petrify the overguarded, don't use the heavy. It's like a death sentence for them. But survivability shouldn't be a problem, like, petrify is also a CC after all. And, I mean, terrify is also like CC that armor strips, look. But they don't run away like that. You just smug them for a few minions and just out all the loot they can drop. Boom! Pretty easy. But well, back to you once I'm done with the resource booster from Relic. Oh, but I think Acolyte's coming. Maybe I stay for a quick glimpse on dealing with the Acolyte. Oh, yeah. No, he didn't. No, he survived. He immuned. Oh, I got a record this really quick. The snapshot on Petrify. We have full augmented. 101%, as I said. Fully capped out on 100. So that's not 101. That's 100. For 100 ability strength needed. Okay, I got the first resource booster without the resource drop chance yet. That's record from now, the rest of the run. So you can see, like, how do you stay alive. You basically don't, like, oh, I gotta deal with those real quick. Oh, that's a yikes. I didn't stack to full the thingy on my arcane. So I had no damage. The hit arcane for voice linging. Can you get armor strip for fuck's sake? Oh my god, the stacks already dropped. Fuck off, you're not dressing. Oh, the painful Smeeta crit buff. Nah, I knew it. Like, whenever Smeeta buffs you with crit, you better just spam Terrify. This stuff's nerfing you hard. No, they killed my Smeeta. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice. I actually hate Conjunction Survival. You can get nothing out of here to, like, spam family, if I have to be honest. But that was the only relic at the moment with... Oh, ability range. I'm gonna snapshot it. Perfect. That would be so crazy good if Orgase was actually, you know, like, actually working beyond its tooltip. Oh, oh, I guess he walked under my heavy swing. That's what I mean, like, as long as you're killing all the time, like, you don't interrupt yourself with the killing, or Smeeta doesn't fuck up your damage, it's no problem to survive. The problem is only if you're not killing an enemy just overwhelm you. But you can always Horrify, Terrify. My god, for me it's the same name. I'm gonna just call the ability Horrify, and Terrify the same. Horrify, Petrify, Terrify! Man! And yeah, like, the moment I don't focus on the gameplay, I'm just dead instantly. But, you know, I think it was Pact Disc. I don't remember actually which one was it exactly. But the one that bounces off the enemies is so good to rest yourself. And I don't use any, like, you can use the best for the Eidolon, which is the first. And then you can use the disc for in mission and you never have to swap your amp. So don't listen to people with, I think they say 177. No, don't. So much better with the disc. It doesn't knock your ass as well. I mean, it does, but not as much as the proper one. But I need to less talk and more focus on the gameplay. This is not farm build, this is not a good build, this is farm build. Like, normally if you had your Shield of Shadows, you'd be completely fine at all times. There would be nothing that can kill you. And remember, we're using Incarnon for the upgrade for the hate. That gives you extra chance for combo points if you have your melee equipped. That means you hold your melee button to swap to it. You can't just have like this. You need your melee at all times in your hand. Like, when you just block when you press your aim. This is how it works. Oh, petrify. Petrify. And to be fair, terrify as well. Heavy all that shit. Just spam cast. Like, the energy will not run out. You have Tenno for like overtime energy regen after you pick the orb, and you have like all the loot increase. Just spam your abilities. So you have shield gate and you have your melee exposure always at full. Like, shield gate is basically like outside of adaptation the only survival for you. That's why we have augur mods on the secondary. Just so they are there. And we get the extra shields. I should have actually got a mod, even though I don't have the Relic. But it's so much better with Relic bonuses for Endless Mission. I kinda heavy a lot, but if you don't have Riven with heavy efficiency like I do, it's not that good idea. Like, after all, we have Blood Rush, it's like crazy damage increase. The crit chance, the crits with 2 exclamation marks on the heavy, they might be quite convincing to spam the heavy. Okay, now we're gonna have our drop chance increase. And I'm just gonna extract after that 5 minutes. No point to be here, actually. No, Loa Conjunction survival isn't that great after all. Oh my god, I hate that the Relic slows the time, but I'm getting knocked on my ass instantly afterwards. Like, nothing else. Huh? Hello? Okay, he just lagged out, I guess. Back to your death state, man. Oh my god, like, I actually start to think about like playing some Madurai with it when I go Conjunction Survival. The only like exception of Zenurik. Just fucking dealing with those is just fucking terrible. Without Madurai, it's goddamn awful. I mean, even with Madurai, I CVA to go Operator when I play Nekros. Like, I just wanna stay on my game and keep attacking, keep killing before stuff kills me. This is your only defensive, basically. Like, outside of the shield gate and adaptation, the best defensive right now for you is kill stuff before stuff kills you. But it's easy doable, especially when you get the melee weapon increased damage. I swear I will rethink to put Karnis. Like, if I wouldn't have the fucking Riven, I would have Karnis sets everywhere. Like, the status immunity is so beautiful, but 2 seconds bit short. Oh, I had to take a short break, and that was unfortunate because I died on it as well, but it is what it is. And slight emergency, I had to go out instantly. Luckily, someone clicked escape to pause the game for me. So I didn't lose that much. Outside of my augmented stacks, as sad as it is. But shouldn't be a problem with the Relic. Horrify, terrify, petrify, everything. Horrify, petrify, terrify. It's a good combo actually to call that build for. Ah, nullifiers. Hate those. Oh my, like, this build, like, if you have Prime Sure-Footed, you suck at Prime Sure-Footed, and I will as well. I don't give a slightest fuck anymore about preparation. If I can wait up till the day I get Prime Sure-Footed, I will not die in a single mission ever again. I promise that, everyone. Like, this knockdown is fucking disgusting that you have to wait 400 days to get rid of it. It's insane. Like, the only issue of this game is those knockdowns. That's why I love Kullervo so much, because I get overguards. But if you have to use any other school than, like, Madurai and Zenurik, for example, for the energy maintenance, that means you have to use something else than Unairu, and you're basically fucked. It's on Unairu, if you forget to swap to Operator from time to time, you're fucked. Like, knockdowns are disgusting. Damn, that Incarnon perk for combo generation is pretty fast, not gonna lie. I like it. Right, let's heavy swing a bit. Heavy, heavy, petrify, heavy, heavy. Ah, some more. Oh, I didn't petrify. Heavy, heavy. And let's see how fast we get combos back. Damn, that's really quick. Oh, I can Incarnon for free because of my Riven with efficiency. Oh, for love of the god with these knockdowns, man. Like, seriously. Please, like, set it to 200 or some shit, not 400. Like, there's not much for me left to do, and I'm so far away from 400 days login. It's insane. I'm just fucking pissing out of that mission. Fuck that. Wish I could, like... I'm honestly gonna change this, Riven. If I have to be honest with you, I'm changing the Riven for the Carnage set. Like, I want as long as I possibly can master for now. For the status immunity, I mean. That it provides from killing with heavy. Like, for fuck's sake. This is the worst. The worst of all. There's nothing worse than the knockdowns and getting in trouble because of it. But it's not like 90% heavy efficiency. I can just sit there and spam it like stupid. And just gotta use it for time of being. Not much choice really. And you will just get pissed. And after then I can go back to my Riven. Like, look at that. And then if anything shoots me, if those are not petrified, I'm dead because I got knocked on my ass there. But like, I'm thinking a lot about like beginning players, especially that I don't have it myself. So like, how do I put Prime Sure-Footed in every build? Like, and like for beginners, like it's impossible. Like, what do you mean beginner and Prime Sure-Footed? It doesn't work together. Yeah, but that's it from me for now. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe for me, please. And as always, see you in the next one.